Hi, this is Pat McNamara, and this is Catholic History in less than 5 minutes. Today we're going to take a look at the growing rift between the Eastern and Western churches. As the first millennium of Christianity progressed, the gap between East and West was growing. Furthermore, as the empire's control over the Western Church grew weaker, its control over the Eastern Church grew in direct proportion. Constantinople was known as the New Rome, and its bishop saw himself as equal, not subordinate to, the Bishop of Rome. During the 7th century, a movement arose known as iconoclasm, which literally means the breaking of the icons. Icons hold a central place in Eastern Christianity, so this movement had serious implications in the Eastern Church. Iconoclasm rose in the East through the influence of the Monophysites, who emphasized Jesus' divinity over his humanity. They believed a mere image could never adequately capture Christ's divinity, since it only showed a human person. They also felt that portraits of Mary and the saints were idolatrous. In the year 726, the Byzantine Emperor Leo III declared that the empire's recent military reversals were due to their worshipping false idols. He therefore ordered the destruction of icons and statues. But the Second Council of Nicaea in 787 would condemn iconoclasm and say that representational art was quite in harmony with the spirit of the gospel. He who venerates the image, the council decreed, venerates the person represented in that image. The Western Church's alliance with the Franks, rather than the Eastern Empire, widened the gap with the Eastern Church. One of the major blows to East-West relations was the Phocian Schism. In 858, after the Patriarch of Constantinople condemned the emperor for immoral behavior, he was deposed in favor of a layman named Photius. Pope Nicholas, however, excommunicated Photius, who in turn held a synod condemning Nicholas. At the Fourth Council of Constantinople, 869 to 870, Photius and his writings were formally condemned. Photius maintained that the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father only, not from the Father and the Son, or in Latin, filioque. Very important phrase. He maintained the Roman Church added this notion later on. In his History of the Church Councils, Dr. Christopher Bolito writes that the use of the word filioque was, quote, an example of the papal supremacy the East was not willing to ascribe to Rome, end quote. This theological issue, therefore, served as another source of the growing division between East and West, bringing the two churches closer ever to schism in 1054 AD.